Hi everyone, this is T. Ramesh, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. So in this lecture series video, we are going to discuss about the topic measures of central tendency. From this, we deal the regression analysis. So what is regression analysis? So regression is a context of statistics and data analysis. Is a method used to model and understand the relationship between dependent variable, that is one you are trying to predict, and one or more independent variables. In shortly, the regression analysis is the relationship between two means, or the relationship of arithmetic means. It helps to predict future outcomes and understand how change in the independent variables affect the dependent variables. So next, the regression analysis is done of one of two purposes. In order to predict the value of the dependent variables for individuals for whom some information is concerned in the explanatory variables is available, or in order to estimate the effect of some explanatory variables on the dependent variables. Here we have two types of regression line equation. One is the line equations x on y, another is the regression line equations y on x. Here we have the equations. The equations of the regressions or line of regressions are: one is x on y, that is x minus x bar is equal to bxy, y minus y bar, where bxy is called the coefficient of the coefficients or slope, that is r sigma x by sigma y. Sigma x is standard deviation of x, sigma y is standard deviation of y, r is correlation. Therefore, the slope equations or the coefficient of the regression line is bxy is equal to r sigma x by sigma y. It is calculated by n into sum of dx dy minus sum of dx into sum of dy divided by sum of dy the whole square minus sum of dy the whole square. And the regression line equations y on x is calculated by the formula y minus y bar is equal to r is equal to bxy x minus x bar, where bxy or byx is like this: r sigma y by sigma x, that is n into sum of dx dy minus sum of dx dy divided by sum of dx square minus sum of dx the whole square. So we need these two regression line equations, because if you know one variable, using that we calculate another variable, or otherwise if you know the another variable, then we calculate the another different types of the variable. Therefore we need two kinds of regression line equations. Now consider the small problem. Here the following table gives the age of cars of a certain make and the actual maintenance cost are given. So the age of cars in years 2, 4, 6, 8, and the maintenance cost is for 2 cars, its maintenance cost is in 110, and the age of cars of 4 years cars, the maintenance cost is 20, and the age of cars in 6 years, the maintenance cost is 2500, and the age of cars in years 8 years, and the maintenance cost is 3000. So these are all given. Now we calculate obtain the regression equations for cost related to age, and next we examine the maintenance cost for a 10 years old car. Okay, we got the problem. Now we let x denote the age of cars and y is the maintaining cost. Also we know the maintenance cost depends on the age of the car. We have to find the regression equations y on x. Now we prepare the table. Let 5 and 20 respectively be the assumed mean for x and y series. Okay, so from this table we calculated the regression line equations. One is we need what is x. The x is the age of a cars 2, 4, 6, 8. Therefore, the sum of the values 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 is equal to 20. Now we calculate the deviations. Before that, we find what is the average. So average of x, that means sum x divided by n. The n is number of data are 4. Therefore, 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5. That is x bar. That is average of x, or x bar is equal to 5. So we calculate the deviation, that is small x or dx, that is x minus x bar. So 2 minus 5 is minus 3, 4 minus 5 is minus 1, 6 minus 5 is 1, 8 minus 5 is 3. And we take the square deviation, dx square or x square is minus 3 square is 9, minus 1 square is 1, 1 square is 1, 3 square is 9. So next we take y value. Y value is a cost in hundreds, that is 10, 20, 25, 30. Now we calculate the average of this y, that means sum of this all the data, 10 plus 20 plus 25 plus 30, that is equal to 85. Therefore the average is 85 divided by 4, that is equal to 21.25. Now we calculate the small y or dy is y minus y bar, the deviation, that is y minus y bar. We get 10 minus 20 is equal to minus 10, 20 minus 20 is 0, 25 minus 20 is 5, 30 minus 20 is 10. Now we need what is y square or dy square. So minus 10 square is 100, 0, 5 square is 25 and 10 is 100. Then we calculate xy or dx dy. So multiply of x and y or dx into dy, that is minus 3 into minus 10 is 30, minus 1 into 0 0, 1 into 5 is 5, 3 into 10 is 30. So we calculate sum of all these value now. And after taking this table, then we go to the regression line equations, either x or y on x or x on y. Okay, here the equations of line of regression y on x is y minus y bar, or we calculate byx, y minus y bar is equal to bxy into x minus x bar, by bxy is r into sigma x by sigma y. We calculate this entire formula, n into sum xy minus sum x sum y divided by sum x square minus sum x whole square, or x is equal to dx, y is equal to dy. Therefore we find the slope of regression coefficients byx, that is equal to r sigma y by sigma x. When you substitute all this value here, 4 into 65 minus 0 into 5 divided by 4 into 20 minus 0. So is 4 into 65 divided by 4 into 25, we get 25 by 20, that is equal to 3.25. Next, the regression line equations, y on x, that is y minus y bar is equal to byx into x minus x bar. Already we found the average of y, so that is y minus 21.25 is equal to, we calculate the regression slope or regression coefficients, y on x is 3.25 into x minus what is average, it is 5, so substitute 5 here. So we get these equations, y minus 21.25 is equal to 3.25 into x minus 5. So now we reduce that. So 3.25 multiple with the bracket, it is 3.25x minus 5 times 3.25, and we take the left side minus 21.5 to the right hand side, it is plus 21.5. Then we reduce all this value, finally we get y is equal to 5 plus 3.25x. Therefore the value of y is calculated from 5 plus 3.2x with the x. So come to questions here. The maintenance cost for the 10 years old car, that means the x is equal to 10. In this equation you substitute x is equal to 10. So y is equal to 5 plus 3.25 into 10. That is 5 plus 3.25 into 10 is 32.5 plus 5. So it is 37.5. Therefore the y value is 37.5. Therefore the maintenance cost for 10 years old car is rupees 37.5. So we calculate one independent variables using the independent variables. So that formations we need the regression line equations. So that is another part of application of the regression lines. Thank you so much.